I want you now to look down the tracks at the leaders coming after you. What attributes do you think they might need that you didn't need as much, or maybe you're just developing?
They've got to live in the AI world.
Yeah. Tell me about that.
AI is changing everything every 90 days. I fundamentally believe as a country, as a industry, every industry needs to be evolving. I mean, you might say that's turkeys voting for Christmas because I am involved in a technology company that puts AI at the heart of everything it does, built into the platform. But it's truly evolving how people approach their schooling, their work, everything about life. Like, we're going to see a generation growing up with the ubiquitous nature of whether it's ChatGPT, Claude, whatever you use yourself.
Here's my question for you. I want you to imagine the key questions the leader of tomorrow should ask themselves now as leaders when it comes to AI. What are those questions?
Well, what are you doing with it? How are you using it? How are you going to relate if you're not leaning into it, if you're not understanding how people are working in a different nature? Mark, I mean, you and I lived through, I'm not aging you with me, but lived through people pivoting to email, pivoting away from floppy disks to working in the cloud, all of these innovations.
But they weren't positioned as existential opportunities stroke challenges. I mean, this is being positioned now as, my goodness me, this is almost like a pivot on the Earth's axis.
But I disagree with that entire premise, because in every single industrial revolution, there's always been more jobs afterwards than there has been beforehand. They've been different.
Yes.
Jobs change.
Yes.
Roles change. Expectations change. But there has always, and this is a historical fact, on every single industrial revolution, there have always been more roles.
But we've never created a sentient, intelligent thinking.
It's not AGI. So it's not AGI. It's not AGI. We haven't cracked quantum computing, which could be a new game changer.
Sure.
But if we're not leaning in to something that could be the biggest productivity gain since the wheel was invented, I think if we're not leaning into that as a society, as a country, as organizations, as leaders, I think we're back to the point. I think we're letting our teams down. I think we're letting ourselves down in terms of what can be expected for the future.